Uh, so today we're just going to do a small number of breakout rooms. Originally, I wanted to do like 7 breakout rooms with 3 or 4 students each, because that's the number of students in a debate team if they go to secondary school, or if they join a debate competition at age 12, you'll only have 3 member teams. But the students were having a little bit of a difficult time to stay on focus, stay on topic. So today we'll just do myself in the main room and Annie and Hannah in 2 breakout rooms. But I'll give you the topics that we are our goal for today. Okay, let's see. I see Gia. Hello, Aki. It's so wonderful to see Aki and Jenny and Mao and Selena and Mimi. Good to see you, Mimi. And we have Dolly. That's a great name, Dolly. And Yokmin and Yuen Ha. And I'm trying to do the names. Selena, Bao, Nam. Good to see you, Nam. Mr. Thomas, how are you? Mr. Thomas is doing some crazy eyes at Iski. Hey, Thomas, can you talk through your microphone? How are you? Thomas, are you there? Thomas was having a microphone problem. Yeah, are you fine? Yeah. Hey, Thomas, can you answer a question? Yeah, I can't hear Thomas. Oh, Thomas, work on your microphone. You are an intelligent boy. You have good things to say. Nam, all right. And Mary, good to see you, Mary. And Ken, I checked your video. It's good. But those videos you guys sent to me, that's for teacher Michael's class from last week. So I'll let Michael check those. I tried to check as many as I can, but I have so many things to do, you guys. So if I don't check your video, then tell Michael teacher to check it. All right. Okay. So I'm checking the time, you guys. It is now 4:01. So I want to show you what I have planned for today. And just one moment, please. I'll get it ready for you for a share screen. So if some students are late, they won't miss anything too important. So we're up to 22 students. So I just want to go to the share screen as we start on time. Okay, and as usual, I like that you guys like to read. Let me read just this first part here, and then I'm going to ask some of you to read, because many students enjoy reading, and this way we can help you with pronunciation, rhythm, stress. We can answer questions that you have also. So it's a good idea that you guys like to read. So Mary, maybe you can read for us. Mary, let me start with just the introduction, and then Mary, you can read here, okay? So I say, remember, in a debate, there are 2 teams. One team argues for something, and the other team argues against something. It is very important that you know these terms. The team that argues for something is called the affirmative team. So I'll say it one more time, affirmative team. The team that argues against something is called the negative team. Affirmative team goes first, and the first person to speak is the team captain, and they give the position that they support something. The negative team then gets a chance, I think, after 3 minutes or 5 minutes in debate, and they're called the negative team. They will argue against the affirmative team. Now, I put affirmative as positive things, means you support some idea. Negative means you're against something. But you guys, this doesn't mean that affirmative is happy, good success, money, prosperity, and negative is a sad person here. It doesn't mean that. It means affirmative, you support an idea. Negative, you begin to think of reasons why it's not such a good idea. For example, school uniforms. In the writing classes and in the debate classes, many students chose school uniforms as their topic. And the students were really good because they gave a balanced perspective, balanced position. They said, yes, we like our school uniform in winter. It looks really good. But in summer, it's too hot. So there are good things and bad things about a school uniform. And there one student in his writing or her writing is using both affirmative and negative. In debate, generally you just take one side. So you don't have to give the balanced argument. You just have to argue for or against because remember, it's like a game, a contest. All right, Mary, would you like to read or this now, please remember?
I would like to read, and I have a question. A question
Okay,
too.
all right.
Can we choose we are in the affirmative team or the negative team?
Yeah, Mary, this is what I wanted to do in class 1, and they were having problems with it. Mary, I really want you guys to choose your teams. Like if you see some students here and you say, I like that person, we have a good chat room session together, then please send me a chat message and I'll try to put you in the same breakout room so that you can start to work together as teams. Because this is debate class number 1, and then the next debate class is coming in April or May. And I want you guys to leave this debate. I think teacher Michael also wants to see you guys start making teams so that you can start working together to make each other stronger debaters, Mary. So again, to repeat your question, can we choose our members? Yes, Mary, please choose your members, right? Just be careful if there's a student who said, I really want to be on Mary's team, then maybe you could do 4 members. You could say, okay, join our, you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. They feel like you left them off their team, right? Because that used to happen to me in sports, and I would be sad when I was 9 and 10 years old because I was not a good baseball player. So Mary, it's an excellent question. Thank you. All right. Hey, Nam, are you there? Mr. Nam Nguyen. Nam, do you like to
Yeah.
read? Do you like to read?
Yes.
Can you read this for us where it says, now, please?
Okay. Now please remember positive and negative. Here do not mean happy or sad. These signs simply mean you support something or you are against something.
Nice work, Nam. Nam, would you like to read a little bit more here called the alternative team? The affirmative team. I'm sorry, the affirmative team.
Affirmative team. The affirmative team argues in favor of a proposition.
Yeah, proposition.
Such as plastic bags should be banned. Why? You must prove it.
Provide?
Provide
constructive
arguments,
yeah.
Which almost all of you know how to do because I've seen this in your videos and writing. Constructive arguments mean your ideas are good and you have organized the ideas correctly. And you must respond to do negative team when the present their opposing arguments. In the plastic bag example, they might start by saying, we do not think that banning plastic bags is a good idea. Why? The negative team might say, banning plastic bags leaves shoppers with nothing to put their food in if they forgot to bring their own bag. Also, buying a bag at the store can be expensive for some people. Therefore, we do not support banning plastic bags for shopping.
Yeah. So your affirmative team stands up and they say, our team supports the idea that banning plastic bags for shopping is a good idea because the plastic bags damage the environment. They especially damage the ocean because it damages fish. Then the negative team stands up and they say, we do not think banning plastic bags is a good idea because shoppers have nothing to shop with if they forget their bag, and buying a new bag is expensive. So you give the opposing argument, you guys. Okay, so that's pretty easy in step 1. Let me go a little further down. Here are the plastic bags we're talking about. You see this looks friendly. It says, thank you. It has a happy face. So it feels like the shop wants you to use their plastic bags. But then if you look at all of these beautiful bags around the world, people probably throw out billions of bags. If there are, 7.5 billion people, humans on Earth, if each person uses one bag, that's like billions and billions of shopping bags, and they go into the natural environment, especially the ocean, and it's really terrible, you guys. To show you this, I want to quickly show you a picture to get your ideas thinking about things, because class number 1 said, teacher, can you show us some pictures to, show us so you understand? And to tell you the truth, everyone, I was impressed with how much the first class knows about the plastic bag thing. So I'm going to show you here. And this is just to get you thinking of why shopping bags are a problem. Do you see? This is Midway Island in the Pacific. It's a famous Pacific island that's west of Hawaii Islands. And so all of this plastic goes to the island there, because where the island is positioned, it gets garbage from all over the world. Now, this is a shocking picture. I'm sorry to show you this, but what happened is this bird ate plastic, or plastic got caught around this bird and it died. So thousands of birds go to Galapagos Island in winter, but they eat the plastic and they die. Do you see this bird is really sick because it's next to all this plastic? It's not healthy because they eat it. When the bird sees something shiny, it eats the plastic and it dies. And this is all the plastic in the bird's stomach. It ate plastic, then it can't eat food anymore because its stomach is filled with plastic and it dies. It's really, really terrible. So that's why plastic bags especially are bad. You can see all the different kinds of plastics, balls, this is plastic bags, containers, all of this washed up on the Midway Island in just 1 year, you guys. And that's only a small part of it. So it's a huge problem, plastic bags, okay? So I'm gonna stop that share and we'll go back to the lesson share. And here we are. Okay, so the negative team. Let's get another person to read the negative team. I really like that you read, Nam. That was excellent. Thomas, do you like to read? No? All right, Thomas. Corey, do you like to read?
Me, please.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Corey, you read first, and then Susu, you can read the debate topics next, I promise. Thomas says no, no, no. And I don't understand, because Thomas has a wonderful speaking voice. It's very precise, correct. But Corey, by all means, please read the negative team.
Negative team. The negative team oppose the resolution of robbery season. Therefore, counter arguments during their rebuttals. Remember from last week, we discussed creating a responsibility for each team member. Each member will have a specific speak role. This symbolizes one student will speak first, then the second speaker, and the third speaker. For today's session, I want to practice this with your team. It's easy. You say, I will go first, and then you read one part of your team's presentation. The negative team then says their first speaker. Then the affirmative teams let speaker to try, and so on.
Okay, very good. I put that word for rebuttal because it's such an important word. I found this Vietnamese word. I hope it's okay. Hannah, do you think that's a good Vietnamese translation from Google for the word rebuttal? Rebuttal. Thomas is saying yes. I want Hannah. I would like a teacher Hannah to give us the, what do you think, Annie or Hannah? Is it good enough for rebuttal?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, really, I put that in Vietnamese just because it's such an important word for debate, you guys. Rebuttal. And it sounds funny too, rebuttal.
I personally think the word that Vietnamese word we have here is quite neutral.
Oh, it is good?
So it's good. So it's good because it's neutral. It's not about like not the rejection, but also like just to, I don't know, but that word is seen is quite neutral enough. Not
very good.
With the,
yeah. And we want neutral for the debate atmosphere, so it's not too strong.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Hannah. I didn't know that. I just chose the word from Google Translator. So we got a good word, you guys. And of course, I always check with our teachers' assistants to
Yeah.
check how they're doing. Jenny, you have a question, please. Jenny, where are you?
Yeah, I am.
How are you?
I'm very happy today.
Okay, well, your hand is up. Do you have a question?
No, I think that I just raised a hand so I can read it.
Oh, well, Susu was going to read this part, but I promise I'll let you read another part, okay? I promise.
Okay, teacher.
You're welcome. You have such good manners, you guys. It's a pleasure to teach you. Hey, Susu, are you ready? You have debate topics.
Debate topics. You can practice these in small groups of 3 today. Your group decides on which topic you would like to argue.
Mm.
Option 1.
Yes.
Children grade school age 8-12 be required to join a sports team for sports such as volleyball, badminton, basketball, or soccer.
Mhm.
Option 2. Should plastic bags for shopping or bringing to school be banned? If you choose this plastic bag topic, you might argue in favor of reusable bags that you bring to the store yourself.
Yeah, so in class 1, the students came up with some good arguments for plastic bags. One young student said in her family, they reuse the plastic bags again and again and again. So for example, if her mother wants to give her cousin some food, some vegetables, they put them in the plastic bags they got from the supermarket, and then they use the bags again and again. That's called multiple use. If it's only one-time use, that's called single use. Single use is the big problem. Multiple use means use the plastic bag again and again. That's a good option that can help you use less plastic bags that damage the environment. So I put 2 bags here, Susu, for shopping. Susu, do you use plastic bags? Do you use these multiple use bags for your family shopping?
Well, when I go shopping, my plastic bags go to put the trash in the bag.
Okay, so
So
they
we
go
don't
to a
use it.
center. Yeah. In Japan, they use the plastic bags to make liquid. They melt it down and they make some kind of liquid that can be burned as fuel. So that's pretty good. But some of the high school kids are bad. They leave their plastic 7-Eleven lunch trays near the river, and then birds go to eat the rice or the vegetables, and the birds throw it into the river. So it's still a problem here in Japan. All right, Min Tuan, Henry, Mary, what are you guys? Hey, Mary, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, Mary, can you read this one here?
Yeah. I would like to what?
Yeah, you got it. I would like to.
I would like you to form small 3-member team, and small members break out rooms of 3 members. Discuss the topic. When you have a good idea, please enter it into chat, and also at least one team member write your ideas down. Remember, do not spam the chat box with nonsense.
Okay,
We
Mary. Oh, well, I just want to explain that your class is really good. You guys wait and you behave. You have wonderful manners. To tell you a secret, class number 1, they all shout at the same time, and then they spam the chat box and they do crazy things. You know, Zuzu, you mentioned, Susu mentioned the pizza spammer. Some boy was spamming the box with pizza, but then Ms. Duke, the director, said, please don't do that because all of these are videoed and I'm going to show your mom and dad that you spam the chat box with crazy stuff. But you guys, you're okay. You don't do that. So I'm really happy that you guys don't do that. This message was, you know, just for the first class. with funny boys, but kind of crazy boys. Mary, can you read this last part here?
Yeah. We need a chat box open for your group's responses.
Hmm.
Mike, can you like a little like
What, Mary?
okay, I can see it now. I
Oh,
was,
I'm sorry.
was checking my glasses. We need the chat box open for your group's responses. Myself and the teacher will be checking on your teams to make sure you're discussing either of the two options.
Okay, so you guys, I'm changed that a little bit. We tried to do 8 chat rooms, but the students kept going off topic and shouting bad things at each other, and the teacher's assistants got upset with this, angry actually. So we're not going to do that. What works better is just 2 big-sized chat rooms and one with me in the main room. And so the things we're going to discuss are these 2 questions. You can choose option 1 or option 2. And in the small chat rooms, I wanted to do groups of 3 so you can begin to work together. But since the chat rooms are going to be really big, what you can do is just do our usual style where you discuss the topic. And if you hear people that you would like to be in your team, then this coming week from March 10 until March 17, with Teacher Michael comes back on March 17, Sunday, you can begin to send us messages and say, I would like Nam and Kevin and Win on my team. I would like Corey on my team, right? I would like Henry on my team. You can send us a message if you like. This means that you're really beginning to enjoy working with that other student and you feel like they would be a good team member, right? Remember, the teams are 3, maybe 4 if you want, but usually just 3 students. And so this is part 1. I just want to give you a quick look, a preview of what part 2 is. In the part 2, I did this. When we perform our first debate this afternoon, you guys could probably do a good debate if 2 of you want to debate. Your skills are quite good. Henry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Henry, that's a great background, by the way. Are you king for the day? It's really,
Thank
really
you.
cool. Hey, Henry, can you read this one here called When We Perform Our First Debate?
Okay. When we perform our first debate in this afternoon, try to use special speaking patterns for the
Affirmative.
affirmative teams. Try a new field of these statements.
Mm.
We support a position that plastic bags should be banned. We think they should be banned. We will present several key arguments, including or.
Okay, so that's really important. We will present several key arguments. Key means important arguments for banning plastic bags or for playing sports. And then also, you guys, this one's really important. We support the proposition of banning bags. That's the affirmative, right? And then there's one more here. Let me pick another person because you guys are good readers. And I'm going to go to, let's see. Hey, Jenny, would you like to try this purple thing? It's kind of big, but I think you can do it.
Yes, we
Okay.
stand in flavors of great schools. As children begin
Required.
to join at least one sport team during their grade school days. We support children joining sport teams because many young students want to play sport like badminton, but they have to wait when they could become very good players by the time they are 30 years old.
Mm.
And really for secondary schools. In this way, Vietnam could have some very good Olympic badminton players on the team because kids can start playing young.
Nice work, Jenny. Really good. So that's the affirmative, and you notice we stand in favor, or we support the proposition, or we will present key arguments. All means that you think children should start playing sports young. Mary, would you like to try the negative one here, a possible response? And that's Bin Tuan, Mary.
Yeah. For negative teams, try using these expressions. A possible response on the negative team, we take a contrary stance to the proposition that grade school children should join at the least one sports team during their grade school year. Our opposite stems from the fact that kids in Vietnam already have so much homework after school thing to do that having to stay after school to play on a sport team takes too much time and energy. Kids will end up being completely tired when they come home for dinner each evening. It's better wait until the secondary school as age 13 and when the young students are stronger.
Yeah, so those are just two arguments. Little Thomas got sleepy. I'm sorry, Thomas, you got sleepy today. All right, so let's look at the purple. We stand in favor. And then positive, we take a contrary stance. Now, I don't want to give you so many of these because the homework is actually 8 here and 8 here, 10 here. We won't do those because that's too much to remember for today's class, but I will give them for you for homework to study to make a 2-minute video for today. But what I want you to do is to go into the breakout rooms and one student argue in favor of grade school sports or in favor of banning plastic bags. So you have two choices, banning plastic bags or grade school sports, or you are against sports for primary students, or you are against banning plastic bags, means you don't agree with it. So those are your two options. And we can go into these breakout rooms for 15 to 20 minutes because it's a lot of information and you're going to need time to really work on this with your teacher's assistant. So it's now 2:27 in Vietnam. And so you guys can go all the way until 2:40 if you want, or yeah, 2:40 would be good. Maybe even more, 2:45. See if you can argue until 2:45. That's like 20 minutes.
Or maybe can we go to 2:50?
Go to 2:50? Yeah, do you guys want a full 20 minutes, 23 minutes? Let me ask the teacher's assistants, Mary, because you're happy to do that. That's wonderful. Teacher's assistants, do you think a full 20 minutes is a good idea, Hannah?
No, may I have some clarification question? Yeah, so each student can choose for themselves and they type in and they can prepare for their argument, the sentence, okay? So they don't need to share with each other. They just like shall work on and maybe we can discuss to help them to develop more the argument for what they are.
Yeah, because they need an activity. This is true. So would you guys like to just work on it now for the next 10 minutes to develop an argument of 3 sentences? Can you do 5 sentences? Susu says, yeah. All right.
Yeah, and some of them may have about more than that. So we try to balance so that everybody have good enough time and also arguments.
And if you put your argument into chat, I can check it for the correct wording. I'm a really fast editor, you guys. So if you want to send your information to chat, please do that because I will give you direct answers and we can share your work that way too. So do you understand? You could do it on a tablet, do it with a pen and pencil, or you can send it directly to chat. You can type away. That's why I said, please don't spam the chat box, right? So we're going to do up to about half an hour because we've been discussing the teacher's assistants and Ms. Duke that you guys need more of an activity-oriented class where you can work independently with each other, well, by yourselves, then share with each other. So that's a fine idea, Hannah. I like it. Okay, so that means you guys have to get to work. Now listen, you can send me chat questions. So again, I'm just gonna do a share screen. You might say, well, what are we gonna do, teacher? I'm a little confused. All right, let me show you one more time, you guys. You're going to argue. You can do option number 1. Should children grade school age 8 to 12 join a sports team? Or should plastic bags for shopping or bringing to school be banned? You can pick either topic, but just choose one topic. Don't argue both topics. That would take so much time, you guys.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you send me the topic?
Yeah, it's right here. Nam, can you go to the Yalo room? I can put it in a PDF for you there. Can you
May I
do that?
suggest maybe Teacher Brandon, can you also send it to the group of the assistants so that we can remember and then we can have to remind them just in case?
Yeah, because I had to change this from the first class. So
Okay.
yeah, so for example, we're not going to have 8 breakout rooms. We're just going to have 2 big ones. But I'll do that right now. I already have a copy of it. So Teacher Hannah and the other teacher whom I'm not seeing the name, Annie, is it Annie? Teacher Annie. I'm going to send you a PDF to the Yalo thing right now, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thank
And then
you.
you can refer to it and keep these students on track is one of our goals for today.
Awesome.
Perfect. Here it comes now. Okay.
Brandon.
It's a quick PDF file. So it will...
Brandon.
Yes. Who is that? Thomas, are you back? Thomas, what's going on?
It's my mic.
Your mic is now working and you woke
I
up. So
fixed it.
all right.
I fixed it.
You fixed it. So Thomas, answer my question. How are you today?
Angry.
You're angry.
No, I'm tired.
Do you get angry when you're tired?
No.
Thomas, do you become a dreamer? You dream great dreams, right?
My sisters are screaming and my sisters are debating. I mean, no.
Yeah.
Are like screaming at each other like.
And is it a debate or an argument? So Thomas, you have to ask yourself the question, is it a debate or is it an argument, right?
Oh yeah, it's an argument.
Oh, it's an argument.
It's an argument.
Thomas, you're
Okay.
so funny. Such a sweet kid. All right, you guys. So we have the things and we'll start those breakout rooms. And I'm going to put in chat that if I can do my PDF in the chat, let's see if Zoom's going to be nice to me. No, Zoom's not going to be nice to me. Let me load this file from my computer. And the topic from my desktop is debate. And you guys, do you know how to break open a PDF file, right? Well, let's see if we could do that. Yeah, that's PDF. Okay. All right, here it comes, you guys. Debate for Sunday, March 23rd. You guys can open that and start looking at what I had on screen. But we've got to get those breakout rooms open, you guys. So let's see. Breakout rooms. Create 2 big rooms. I'm going to stay in the main room. All right. And let's make sure that both teachers' assistants didn't go to the same room because sometimes that happens too. Okay. Oh, we have both teachers. We have Hannah and Annie are in the same room. So I'll move Hannah to room number 1. Okay, so Hannah just went to room number 1, and that
Thank
keeps teacher's assistant Annie in room number 2. Sometimes
I
Zoom
think
puts,
we have Choka too, right? I think we have
Yeah.
3
Yes.
assistants,
yeah. So I'm going to stay in the main room because of the YouTube streaming. Oh, Chaka, you just joined. Hey, Chaka, should we do another room? Let's add a room.
Yes. I've been here from the beginning.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't say hello to you. I just jumped into the
It's
lesson.
okay.
Right?
I could turn off my camera so you didn't see me.
All right. I'm going to move Mr. Win to your room. I'm going to move To Kang to your room. I'm gonna move Sunny to your room, and I'm gonna move Selena to your room, and I'm gonna send Tron to your room, and I'm gonna send Miss Mimi to your room, and let's put Messi in there too. Okay, because there are 39 students, so I'll keep some here in the front room, and then you guys can go into the thing. So let's open all the rooms. All right. Okay. And then I'll take some students out and I'll put you in the main room with me, like Mr. Harry with his mouse and Tracy and Anna and Tokang and Mr. Thomas and Annalie and Harry. Confirm you're speaking language. It's English. Why do they always ask me that? It's crazy. I do not speak Chinese. Why do they always ask me that? Okay, so I have Harry and I have Thomas and I have Sumo. That's pretty cool. And Tokang, good to see you. And Anna. All right, so would you guys like to start writing some ideas for your things? You guys, you can send them to chat, all right? So you can send your first ideas to chat. Oh, you want to put it in your paper book, Thomas? That's so cool. I love that you use a little paper book. It's old style, but it's pretty cool. All right. So Thomas, get your pencil out. You're going to be doing some writing for us in your little diary. Right? Let's see. We also have Dukhui.
It's not a diary.
It's so tiring, or is it your diary?
It's not my diary.
What is it? Is it your
It's
notebook?
my notebook.
It's so stylish.
It's notebook. It's
Yeah,
my notebook
yeah.
for my debate classes. I just write debate classes like this.
Thomas, do you put top secret stuff in that notebook?
No.
Or
It's
just
only
asking?
for
I thought
writing.
I thought maybe you are watching aliens from on top of your house and you write notes about the aliens. The spaceship had green lights. It had red lights. Right. Thomas, which topic are you interested in? He keeps jumping and running away. I'm going to have to switch from Thomas. Harry, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Harry, what's interesting for you? Is it the plastic shopping bags should be banned, stop using them? Or is it the primary school students should start to learn to play sports? Join us.
I would use the plastic,
Yeah.
mm,
Did you talk about that in school, Harry? The plastic bag one?
no, I don't have any chance to like learn debate at school because they only learn from the main book, which is
Oh, okay.
only grammar.
Oh, all right. So you need to do maybe in your science topic, Harry, in your science class, do you talk about protecting the environment?
I think no. At my class, we are studying about different materials
Mm.
in the natural environment.
Mm.
Like we have natural gas or oil, and
Mm.
also water and some resources from forests.
Oh, okay. So the plastic bags are made out of oil products and they're easy to make. And there are billions and billions of plastic bags used all around the world per year. But there are so many of these plastic bags go to the environment. Some people want to ban the plastic bags. Where I live in Japan, you have to pay about 3 American cents or 5 yen for a plastic bag because they really don't want people to use them. They want people to bring their own bags from home made of cotton. So Harry, do you think it's a good idea to ban plastic bags?
I think it is a good idea to ban plastic bags because if you use plastic bags multiple times, the plastic bags can get very harmful and you can only use it about 3 times and you have to throw it away.
Okay, Harry, it's excellent. Harry, if you look at the chats, I'm going to use, if you're in a debate team of 3 students, you would write your team, we stand for banning plastic bags. And then your argument was even if we use plastic bags many times, Harry, what did you say? Even if we use plastic bags many times?
It can get harmful
Okay, they can
because
still,
it releases some chemical gas,
yeah, they release chemical gas. This is true.
and you have to throw it away or it'll be dangerous for your health.
Yeah, and the particles are dangerous to our health. This is true.
And we can't lessen the amount of trash that
Okay.
is poured out into the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna write. Let's see, what else could I write here, Gary? We also recognize the proposition, means the idea, Harry, that plastic bags will still end up in the Pacific Ocean. Because there are so many.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Harry, so if you check the chats, I put both of your ideas there. It's under BM, but Harry, you can write your own ideas. Anybody can write their own ideas. So Harry wrote, we stand for banning plastic bags. Even if we use plastic bags many times, they can still be harmful because they release chemical gas when they break down. The particles are dangerous to our health. Very good, Harry. Part 2, we also recognize the proposition that plastic bags will still end up in the Pacific Ocean because there are so many of them. Nice. Let's go to Thomas. I see you writing. Do you want to continue writing your ideas, Tom, or do you want to share them with us?
I will just continue writing.
Okay, that's fine, Thomas. Okay, please write your ideas. Anna, would you like to try?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you like to do? Plastic bags or sports teams for primary students?
I choose sports team for primary student.
Okay, let me write that in the chat that Anna choose sports teams for primary students. Anna, do you think it's a good idea or bad idea?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so she is on the affirmative team because it's a good idea. Affirmative team because she thinks it's a good idea. Now, Anna, I'm going to add one of these starters we have here. We have I support, or if you're on a team, you could say we support. We stand in favor of. And let me see, there are many more of these. We could do this one here. I firmly believe. Let's see. I propose. Anna, do you like this one called I propose that? Does that sound okay? I propose. What it means, Anna, I propose means I support. I support sports teams, even for primary students. Okay, Anna, why do you support why do you support sports teams for primary students? So why do you think it's a good idea, Anna?
Because when children play sports and join a sport team, they when they play it, they can stay very healthy.
Hmm.
The children can play sport to take a rest after school.
Hmm.
And when they are bored, they can play it and happy again too.
Okay. If students don't have sports after school, you say they get bored? They might get bored. They can, do you think they should take a rest after school, then do the sports? Like come home and rest for an hour and then start the sports after the rest time, Anna?
After school, they come home
Hmm.
and go to the school or go to the park to play the sport what they like.
Oh, okay. So here I'm going to put this. I propose students be given 1 hour, let's say 1 hour rest time at home after school. Then they can go to the park and join their sports team to get some exercise. All right, Anna, it looks really good. So Anna, if you look in the chats, I added, I support, it is my contention, and I propose that students. Those are our target words today for the affirmative team, because when we do our debate teams of 3 members, it's best to use words that say, I support something, and also my contention means the idea I feel strongly about. And the final one, I propose, is when you give a new idea. It's your own idea. So Anna, nice work. You spoke that to me and I just wrote it for you there. So you can see we're helping the other students get some good ideas. Let's go to To Kang. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
To Kang, are you interested in the plastics problem or the sports after school?
Teacher, plastics, what does it mean?
Plastic are the plastic bags that you go shopping with. And the plastic bags go outside and they make garbage and pollution, and your city looks bad or the ocean looks bad. Plastic bags. Do you know plastic bags? Yeah, I got to show you because I don't think you understand this word, but that's okay. We can show you here. Plastic bags are these. Can you see this? Tim, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so these plastic bags, people throw them out into the garbage, but then what happens is they cause damage to the environment, and that looks like this. And so we'll share the screen again. Okay, so do you see how terrible this looks? And so that's garbage on a beautiful tropical island. And these people are collecting the garbage. Okay, plastics. And a sea turtle is sick. It died. And the bird died with plastics. So too much plastic in the ocean, Tim. So that's what the plastics are, Tim. Tim, do you want to try sports after school?
I want to try sport after school.
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea?
Play sport after school is a good idea.
Okay. And so this is Tim. So Tim, you can say, I'll type this for you. It says, Tim says, I think playing sports on a team Okay, why do you think it's good, Tim?
Because play sport after school which make me fun and you and we have
Hmm.
fun to study.
Hmm.
When you fun, you like to study in school.
Oh, nice.
And sport help you healthy. You and you are not tied to study in the school.
Hmm. All right, Tim, this is what I wrote. If you check the chat box, I use the word I contend means I agree with the idea. So I contend it's a good idea. I contend it's a good idea because it's a lot of fun. So that should be because it's a lot of fun. Because sports are a lot of fun. That's how it should be, actually. Because it makes students look forward to studying more because they are happy to go to school. Sports make students healthy too. They're good arguments, Tim. Very good. Let's check with Mr. Thomas. Thomas, did you finish your writing? He's doing gymnastics. Thomas, are you there? No, Thomas is being playful today. Thomas!
Oh my God. I thought my mic was on.
All right, Mr. Thomas, can you read what you wrote in your notebook, please?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Yes, I'm waiting, Thomas.
I know you're waiting. Be
Thomas,
patient.
did you lose the page?
Be patient.
Oh, I'm waiting, Thomas.
Very hungry.
This is taking like 5 minutes, Tom.
And of course, I've been wearing this for about a few years now. Of
Oh,
course.
well, please go to the page. We're waiting.
Wait, it's like a page. I have to check every single page.
Oh, no, please don't, Thomas.
There's like 108 pages of this.
Yes, this is going to
I
take like...
counted.
Yay! Here we go. Thomas, I'm going to type what you write, okay? So this is Thomas.
It's like, I don't know.
And I'm going to put it in the chat.
Check every single one.
Thomas, I'm going to have to move on.
Just move on.
All right, I'm going to move on.
I'm going to tell you, okay?
When you find, yeah, raise your hand when you find. Okay, thanks a lot. Harry, are you there? Harry?
Yes,
Hey, Harry, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Harry, which topic do you like? Do you like the plastics should be banned, plastic bags? Or do you like...
I thought I have chosen the plastic.
Okay, what can you tell us about it, Harry?
I think I've mentioned the...
Oh, you already
plastic.
did yours? Let me check. Oh, Harry, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I didn't recognize you by your avatar, the mouse, the happy mouse. Layla, let's go to Layla. Layla, you're here. Thanks for joining us. And Layla, I always enjoy your videos. They're good video presentations, Layla. So thank you. Layla, would you like to comment on plastic bags or on sports for students after schools?
I want to talk about sports for children after school.
Okay.
And
Layla, can I type your comments into the chat so everyone can see and see how to do it?
okay.
Okay, here we go. Layla, what do you have to say?
I want to say that children should start playing sport when they are in secondary school, because when they are still from 8 years old to 12, I think
Mm.
they're still too young for playing sports, and their bones are still weak. So it just maybe it's just a small accident, but it can lead to more problem.
Okay.
And I always see that all of that problem are always very dangerous. And of
Nice.
course, no one wants that to happen. So I think that when you're in secondary school, your bone is harder. So since that, you could join some club or join some sports.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Really good, Layla. I'm writing this all. I use the expression "we assert" because we're trying to use this debate language. So I wrote, "We assert some sports are too dangerous for primary students because their bones are still so." Will you say weak or soft?
I say it is weak.
Okay, are still so weak. Secondary students could have less injuries because their bones are stronger. All right, there it is in chat. Check to see if you like it. Hey, Layla, I just took your ideas about injuries, sports injuries. Layla, would you like to read it for everybody?
Yes, it's my pleasure. Our team recognized the importance of children playing sports only in the secondary schools of Vietnam. We assert some sports are too dangerous for primary students because their bones are still so weak. Secondary students could have less injuries, are stronger, and the sports game will not injure them as much.
All right, sorry, Layla, I made a mistake there because I was typing too fast. Secondary students might have less injuries because when I type fast, I make mistakes because their bones are stronger. And the sports, let's say sports competitions, will not be as dangerous for them. All right, so Layla, I did that one. Do you see my correction? It sounds better. Would you like to try that?
Okay.
This part here, secondary students. Secondary
students might have less injuries because their bones are stronger and the sports competition will not be as dangerous for them.
Nice work. Those are your own ideas and it would make a really good debate thing. Nice work. Can we go to Ken? Ken, are you there? Hey, Ken, I saw your hand up. Mr. Ken. Ken, who's
Yes.
10?
Yes,
Ken,
I
did
have
you?
to. Yes, I have to take on. I have to turn on the microphone.
Okay, so Ken, what's interesting you, banning plastic bags or the sports competitions?
I think I changed my mind from the banning plastic bags into the sports competition.
Okay, what would you like to say about sports competitions?
I think that children can play when they are in primary school right away. Layla said that primary students' bones aren't strong enough to play, but I think they're still enough to play because the tackles will be less stronger, like in football. And if you don't want to play other dangerous sports, you can also play badminton. That will
Nice.
let you to less injury.
Nice. I'm going to write very nice. Here it is. I'm going to write your words as much as I can remember them. So Ken, you would say, our team recognizes the merits or good things, merits of, let's see, Layla's team's arguments this is my spelling here. Arguments. However, it could be equally true that having softer bones and weaker bodies, it's kind of funny, Ken, weaker bodies, means primary students cannot hit as hard in highly competitive sport. Ken, can you think of a sport where the students might hit each other with their bodies, like basketball, football? What was it?
Can't or can?
Can hit each other.
Maybe baseball.
Baseball, yeah. And how about soccer?
Yeah, soccer, basketball, lots of sports.
Yeah, lots of sports. Good. Therefore, the impacts are
will do less damage.
Yeah, we'll do less damage. Nice. To a young primary school student. Excellent work, Ken. You have a good idea how to do this. I think you have a good future for debate. Tell your mom and dad you're doing a really nice job. Ken, since you did this, would you like to read the negative rebuttal from Ken? It's right here.
Teacher,
Yes.
Oh, wait one sec, Mary. We want Ken to read. Ken, can you read this here? The negative rebuttal?
Yes, I do like to read, you know.
Okay, here we go.
The negative rebuttal from Ken, very nice.
Yes.
Okay. Our team recognized the merits of Layla's team's arguments. However, it could be equally true that having softer bones and weaker bodies means primary students cannot hit as hard in a highly competitive sports such as baseball and soccer. Lots of sports, therefore, the impacts will do less damage to a young primary school student.
And I like it. You're ready for a debate. Nice work. Really good. Hey, Mary, let's go to you.
I just want to say with you, can I presentation my idea?
Yeah, definitely. Mary, can I write them here? Let me ask you first, Mary, do you think your ideas are affirmative or negative for plastic bags or sports?
My idea is affirmative
Okay.
for sports.
Okay, I'm going to type this. Mary will take the affirmative for sports. All right, Mary, here you go.
Okay. In my opinion, children from 8 to 12 should be allowed to join sport teams or clubs because we gain the children's energy and help them healthier and focus more on study. The example is my at first, before I didn't join any clubs or sports, and after school I always stay at home, usually read comics and playing with. It's not good, but now I'm joining a badminton club, and I'm get after 3 weeks learning, I get 10 centimeters taller.
Nice.
And usually on weekends I don't get it early because I usually tired after a week, but now On weekends, I always get up early to get to the club on time. There's a very big chance on me.
Mary, it's excellent. And then, Mary, I'm going to use the word therefore. Therefore, I strongly support the idea of primary students joining sports teams. Wow, this is a really strong group, you guys. It's amazing. I said, Ken, you did a great job. Mary, you did a real nice job. Harry, you did a great job. Mary, I wrote this now, and of course, I maybe made some mistakes, but I tried to write as much as you were presenting. Can you read this one here where it says Mary will take the affirmative?
Yeah.
Wait, teacher.
In my opinion, children age 8 to 12 helps students to focus more on the study. Oh, does you say that they're taking sports?
Yeah, if you do sports, you can focus on your studies more, right?
To take sports, focus on their studying more. From my personal experience as parents, I used to stay at home and read comics after school, but then I joined a badminton club 3 weeks ago. I can already see the difference in my life. I wake up early, have a lot of energy, and this has been a very positive change for me. Therefore, I strongly support the idea of primary students joining sport team.
Do you think it's okay? Except I'm changing this one here, Mary, to focus on their studies more. I remember you said that, and I thought that's a really good point. American mothers and fathers and students also think that it helps the students focus. But some high school teachers say the boys who really become interested in American football, they practice from 3:30 in the afternoon till about 6:30 or 7 at night, and they come home too tired to do their homework. But that's a special case. That's American football because they become so crazy about football, right, Mary? So I think badminton is a softer sport. Hey, Nam, I'm sorry, you're raising your hand. What would you like to say?
The story, like the story that you just say, was like me.
Yeah, tell us.
I always do soccer, and then I was tired, and then I can't do my homework. Then tomorrow I go to school and I do homework at school.
And was it good quality homework or was it too much?
Too much.
All right. I'm going to use the word here, Nam, overload a young student's schedule. Because it sounds like you just had a lot to do. I had to, Nam, when did you do your homework? At school?
At school.
In the morning?
Yes.
Wow. Were there other students there doing their homework also, or were you by yourself?
Me.
Just you. Was it okay? Was it quiet so you could study?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciated the quiet study time at school, but you said the homework wasn't as good as it could be? Like you feel it could be better if you did it at home?
Yeah.
Okay. It's really interesting to Nam. All right. In conclusion, I think did I do that right? One moment. No, I'm just checking this. I think, this doesn't look so good. Wait, let's see what's going on here. Okay, I think, wow, the chat is not so good on Zoom. I think for some students, some primary students, starting playing on a sports team might be too time demanding, too much time. All right, Nam, there it is. Can you see the chat box? If you want, you could read this for everybody. More students are coming back from their breakout rooms. Would you like to read this, Nam?
Yes.
Nam will take the negative, okay?
Now we'll take the negative. I am of the opinion that school sports can overload a young student's schedule. I had to do my homework at school in morning. I appreciated the quiet study time at school, but I feel I could have done better quality homework while at home. In conclusion, I think for some primary students, playing on a sports team might be too time demanding.
Yeah, Nam, those are your own words. I just added some fancy stuff to it, you know, stuff like that. Let me ask Mimi a question, because Mimi, you lived in America and you were in the junior high school or around age 11 or 12. Mimi, in your high school in Georgia, were some of the students really into sports?
Yeah, like they're like after school, it's like basketball clubs and whatever. Like a lot of them joined.
Could they do both things, like keep doing their studying, or did some of them just get too tired and then the teachers get angry?
No, not really.
Okay, so they have good time budgeting, these kids?
Yeah.
Now, did you hear any of them say like sports helps them to focus on all their work better?
I'm not sure about that.
Because, you know, when I went to high school, we didn't use stuff like time management. That was for business people. But when I went back to Chicago and visited my nieces and nephews, they had little planners with their time all managed for them. Like 4 o'clock, I will go to the study center, and then 5 o'clock, I'll go to the swimming pool. And it was much more managed than when we were high school students. When we were high school students, we would go to the track and field and practice for 2 hours, 5:30, go home and eat, take a rest, do homework, watch TV. It seemed to be more flexible for us. So I almost felt sorry for my nephews and nieces with their little daily planners. Mimi, by the way, which were you interested in, the plastic thing or the sports thing?
I did the sport thing.
Okay. And did you record anything? I see Win is doing some stuff here. Messi is doing. Mimi, you did.
Yeah.
Mimi, do you want to
Yeah.
read it so the students can hear?
That's just like a summary of what I said in the breakout room, but
Yeah.
so yeah, I just think that like because I was on the affirmative team, so firstly, like I think students should be required to do sports because like it's for like your physical health reasons, because doing sports will keep your health up, and like it will also reduce the risk of obesity and like other health issues. And next is like it will help you like balance out your like teamwork. You'll like learn how to collaborate with other people and understand like the importance of cooperation. And then like lastly, it's like time management, which we were talking about. Yeah, and you'll like have to learn how to balance your school stuff and your sports stuff. So yeah.
So you were, Mimi, what sports team were you on?
I did not play sports.
That's fine. That's fine. But you did try to do time management pretty well.
Sure, yeah.
Was it difficult to do the time management?
Not like at first, yes, but then like I got used to it.
Okay. Yeah, I used to teach in Chicago at a, excuse me, a study center. Its name was Sylvan, and it was huge. It was like McDonald's. It was the study center all over America, Canada. Now they have them in England. And at Sylvan, it's for students who have reading comprehension problems. They're not doing really well in reading. So Sylvan promises mothers and fathers that if you do 26 weeks at Sylvan, 2 nights a week, you will jump 1 grade up and improve your reading skills. If you don't make the jump, the Sylvan company pays the mothers and fathers their money back. So that was like really interesting. So I used to look, they made the kids at Sylvan do planners, like I mentioned, and they really wanted them to do time management because the students had attention deficit disorder or ADD, and they weren't really good on focusing. They would forget stuff, details really easily, right? And so that was real strong time management at that study center, but I enjoyed it. It was good. Mimi, thank you for sharing that. Most excellent, really good. Sorry to call on you so much, but you can show the students the American experience here because I haven't lived in America for 25 years now, so it's easy for me to forget. All right, I just want to close the breakout rooms. I think the breakout rooms are everybody, just about everybody has come back. We have them open. Let's close them. I hope the teachers had a good time to talk to all of you, because they really want to get to know you better and they really want you guys to do more activities. That's fine with me because you guys are good at activities. I just have to show you the last part of the lesson for the next 10 minutes or so. So we'll get everybody back and then we'll make sort of a public announcement. All right, so let's see what we have. Chao Ka, thank you for doing all the notes. So you have my notes and your notes, and this gives a really good representation of what everyone is doing. Okay. Said, sorry, room 3, not room 6. That's funny, Chao Ka. Let me see. Chao Ka, what was your overall impersonation? Do you think it was good for them to do the activity like that?
Yes, I apologize to kid because I make a mistake from the beginning. I divided them into 2 teams. And let each team select one topic while we should have selected only one topic. So then I corrected that, and but the kids was very cooperative and they started working together. And on the note that I share with you, I didn't type that. It's on the kid. Our student, they type in the chat box, and I just copy paste it and share with you.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's really good to know that you guys did this yourself, Mimi and Messi and Win. Nice work. I put some up here like general ideas. Do you see BM? This is because the students were talking to me and I was just quickly doing dictation. That's why there are some mistakes in this, because I was just listening to the students. But it's, to me, from my teacher standpoint, I think you guys understand now how to make clearer arguments. But one thing I do want to check with you, I have to go back to that worksheet that I made for today, because this is kind of important. I want to introduce these terms. These terms are in that PDF that I sent you to the chat box, but these are also in the PDF that I sent to Yalo, so you guys can have access to this. And so what I want to really show you now is the last part of class, and this only takes 10 minutes because there's a lot here to remember. You don't have to memorize this now, just start working with this list. And then I promise if you keep working with this list, you'll know how to say this from your memory, but it takes time, you guys. Please don't expect quick results because I have 18 things here. And again, you don't have to memorize, but just start putting this in your debate language. So when you finish our debate course, you'll feel like you are ready to try a debate. And you can also use this in your writing as well. Who would like to read the homework, the first 10? Who is our reader here? Who likes to do that? Hey, Jenny, would you like to try that? The homework says, use these alternatives. And then Joyce, you can read part 2, the negatives, okay? So Jenny, there are some big words here. If you need help, I promise I will help you, okay? Oh, Jenny froze. What happened to Jenny? Hey, Jenny.
Homework.
Use these affirmative words. Oh no, Jenny, you're freezing. Something is going on with the connection. Jenny, let me, let me skip to Joyce. Hey, Joyce, are you there? Oh yeah, Jenny keeps freezing. Joyce, can you read number 1 to 10? And then Jenny, if your connection works better, you can read the next part, okay? So Joyce,
Okay.
try.
Okay, homework. Use these affirmative words and phrases to make 2-minute video presentation. In this video, make statements such as our team firmly believes that first and foremost, that's declarative. Our stance allow us to present our case, for we are here today to advocate for it is our contention that let us begin by highlighting the key points of our agreement. We propose that our portion is grounded in the fact that we aim to demonstrate that we assert that.
Okay, beautiful reading. Nice, really good work there. Henry, can I go through the vocabulary list for you and I'll say, do you understand this word? And you can say yes or no. And this way we can help the other students. So Henry, shall we try together? Okay,
Yes.
number one, our team firmly believes that. Firmly means strongly, right? First and foremost means first thing is most important thing. Clarified to make clear. Henry, do you understand stance?
Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, thanks, Henry. Stance means your standpoint. What position do you take? Affirmative or negative, right? Okay, number 3, allow us to present our case. And that's kind of what lawyers say. But many high school debate students become lawyers in America. So number 3 is kind of important. Allow us to present our case. Now, number 4 is kind of difficult. Henry, look at this one. We advocate for. Do you know advocate? Do you know that one, Henry?
No.
Advocate means we're going to strongly support and fight for this position. So it's something you really believe in, you feel really strongly about. Okay, let's go to Nam. Nam, would you like to try number 5 here? It is our contention that. Do you understand contention?
No.
Contention is the same thing as belief. It is our belief that. It is our contention that means we're going to say these words because we think they are true, right? All right, Nam, how about number 6? Let us begin by highlighting the key points of our argument. It's long. Do you understand this, highlighting the key points?
No.
Okay, so do you see what I'm doing here on the screen? I'm highlighting, this is highlighting the key points. It means you're gonna choose maybe 5 strong points that you can fight with words politely. These are the strongest arguments your team has. That equals highlighting the key points. It means you might have 10 things to say, but you only have 3 or 5 minutes in a debate. So you have to pick your 5 best. So think of it as your 5 best arguments, means your strongest arguments. And you can use that in your writing too, by the way. Mary, are you there? Mary from Binh Thuan. Hello, Mary.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Mary, do you know this word propose, number 7?
Let me think. I think I have one notes word was.
Yeah, you want to do a vocabulary search. Propose.
It's the one like we get at and we show to you.
Oh, well,
we show to you. That's propose, right?
Propose is we're going to give you this idea. This is our idea. We think it's great, right? Propose. Mary, how about this one? Our position is grounded in the fact. That's kind of long. What do you think that one means? Our position. Mary, you want to try?
I think that was our position is my idea. I think that's it's the fact, and I have example for that like that.
Yeah. And so when you think of grounding something, think of a tree or a building has a strong base, a strong foundation. So grounded in the facts means your team feels that you have a really good answer. And the answer you have is grounded in facts, that it's a strong case to make. So very good, Mary. Can I ask Simba? Hey, Simba, are you there? You have your hand up. Mr. Simba, how are you?
I'm fine.
Hey, Simba, do you see number 9 and 10? Do you see
I
this?
see.
We aim to demonstrate. What do you think that means? Can you use other words for that one? We aim to demonstrate.
I don't know that word.
Okay, so we aim to
Can I
demonstrate
help you?
our
I
goal. Yeah, please, Mary, you can try.
I think that's a weird. My arm is the main idea to demonstrate that is my main idea is to talk about that. My main idea is
Yeah. So it's like writing class. My main idea is, so we aim to demonstrate means I will prove this as best I can, is aim to demonstrate. Hey, Simba, how about number 10, Simba? We assert that. Do you understand that one?
I not understand the word assert too.
Okay, assert, it's a great word to learn. We assert means we think strongly. We think this is the true thing here, right? We think that this is strong. Now, do you see 1 to 10? All of these almost say the same thing. As you notice, I've been repeating some of the same definitions for these vocabularies because you could use any of these for any argument. For example, our team firmly believes that banning plastic shopping bags is a very good idea. Number 2, first and foremost, let's clarify our stance on plastic shopping bags. 3, allow us to present our case for banning shopping bags. Number 4, we are here today to advocate for banning shopping bags, right? Plastic shopping bags. So it just keeps repeating over and over. Now listen, we have about 5 minutes. I want to go to the negative responses. Let's go to Nam. Hey, Nam, can you read the negative responses here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you to the affirmative team for presenting their case. However, we must respectfully disagree.
Yes.
While we appreciate the affirmative's perspective, we believe there are significant flaws in their argument. Allow us to offer a rebuttal to the points raised by the affirmative team. The negative team disagrees with this view. We contend that we disagree with the premise,
Premise means idea. Put forth
by the affirmative team. Shortcomings. Contrary to what the affirmative team suggests, we maintain that it is our position that the affirmative team's proposal overlooks crucial factors such as.
Very nice reading, Nam. So let's go through this. Thank you to the affirmative team for presenting their case. However, we must respectfully disagree. So do you remember what teacher Michael was teaching you, that in a debate you want to use very polite manners and try to, don't get real angry with the other team. Just try to go slowly and be polite, right? Okay. 2, while we appreciate the affirmative, it means we think there are good ideas, but we believe there are significant flaws means big mistakes in their argument. And it's saying that in a really polite way, you guys. 3, allow us to offer a rebuttal. There's that word again, rebuttal, to the points raised by the affirmative team. Number 3, quickly, let's go back to rebuttal in Vietnamese, because this is an important word for today. And rebuttal is, da-da-da-da, there it is, you guys, rebuttal, the rebuttal word here, okay? And so then let's go back to number 4 for the negatives. The negative team disagrees with this view. That's easy to understand. We contend, okay, we contend. And then 5, we disagree with the premise or idea put forth by the affirmative team. Put forth means to push forward with an idea. And 6, let's examine closely the arguments to the affirmative team. What this one means is you're going to go point by point to disagree. So you have to remember what the other team is saying so that you can take it apart point by point or examine it part by part. Yeah, who is it?
I am Annalie, but can I leave class early because I have to go to my extra class?
Okay, so check Yalo and I'll put the homework assignment one more time so you guys understand, okay? That's fine to me, okay? You guys, let's finish for today. You can see the rest of the negatives in the Yalo homework or in the PDF I left for you, but I'll print it out again so you understand what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do for the homework now is we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just choose maybe 1 or 2 affirmatives and 1 or 2 negatives. But what that means is you don't have to write a whole paragraph. I just want you guys to start using these introduction phrases for your team. So if you want to do 2 or 3 for each one, you can, and you can just use any argument you want. Do you remember we talked about smartphones in school 2 weeks ago? So you could say against it, first you say, our team firmly believes that smartphones in school can help students learn things and do research quickly. Then you should write the negative response. Thank you to the affirmative team for presenting their case that smartphones in school are a good thing. However, we must respectfully disagree. Now, don't put reasons for disagreeing, just say that you disagree. I hope you guys can understand that, right? So what that means is to use these. Let me show you just quickly before we finish class. How does that look? I'll use the Yalo message I sent to debate team number 1. And debate assistance, debate homework for 2 p.m. class. No, we want debate for the 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock class. I'm sorry about that. 2 o'clock. Okay, so here we go. You guys are the 2 o'clock class. I'm sorry, I can't find my debate for Sunday. Debate 2 p.m. Debate. No. You guys, this is really strange. I can't find the debate for the first class. It's disappeared, everybody. All right, very strange. That's debate and assistance. That's not what we want. Homework for Sunday, no.
Teacher, assistant just send you a message on the homework debate group. You can find out soon.
Okay. Hey, you guys, I found it. Are you guys ready? Let me just quickly do a share screen. So I'm going to send the same document that I sent to the other students in class number 1. And so here it is. Homework. Use these affirmative words to make 2-minute video presentation. You guys, videos only do videos, okay? In this video, make statements such as, our team firmly believes, first and foremost, let's clarify. So just pick 2 of these maybe, and then do the negatives also. Here are the negatives. The negatives are down here. Just choose 2 of those 2. And just introduce the topic. You don't have to do a full 5-minute speech for each one because that would take a really long time, you guys. Okay, so remember, I'm going to copy and paste this and I'm going to put it in your homework file for the Yalo thing so you can see it. And you can also check the PDF. I'm going to put the PDF what we did in class today so you can hear everything, okay? So if your mom and dad say, hey, what do you have to do? What's your homework? You can say, I know what my homework is. It's all right here, right? So where is this? One moment. I'm having trouble getting to it. We want to copy selected comments. And this goes into your debate at 2 p.m. Okay, now please check your Yalo. And there it is, okay? All right, so shall we finish for today, you guys? Let me say thank you to the teachers. We had Hannah and we had Annie and we had Chao Ka. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys worked extensively with the students in the chat rooms because they seem to have a really good understanding. All right, so remember, check your Yalo and I will help you to get ready for your 2-minute video. Remember, your video only has to be 2 minutes, okay? All right, shall we say goodbye, everybody?
Goodbye,
Bye,
teacher.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, all students.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks.